What's up, everybody? It's Motu Joe for Mock Masters. Yes, mint on card. That's what we specialize in. We make protective clamshells that keep your collectibles safe. And our specialty is they're UV protected. No other company offers true UV protection. And we do. We fill that void. And we're going to talk about some new product releases today. In particular, one that's on pre-order. We're going to show, review, talk about that a little bit. We're going to answer questions, so don't hesitate. If you have questions, we will do our best. When I say we, I'm going to try to grab as many comments as I can as they come in. We're going to talk a little bit about supply, what's going on there, what to expect, and then we're going to talk a little bit about the next product that is going to be released. What's up, KY? Thanks for tuning in, man. So today is today. Today is all about Mock Masters, and in particular, we're going to talk about the new case. So what we have here to show, just for clarity's sake, are prototypes. These are rapid prototypes made from 3D printed molds, as opposed to, actually die cutting or cutting into and CNC machining these massive metal molds. It's a very quick way to rapid prototype. So in turn, you wind up seeing, if you look real close, you can even see like print lines. So that's not the finished product. So this is a prototype. These are not UV, but these are rapid. It's a good way to see and test products. So this is our new Marvel Legends Star Wars Black case that is currently on pre-order. This case is going to be awesome. I can't wait for everyone to get it. I understand reservation and hesitation sometimes when it's a new product, a new case that's never been done quite like this. So that being said, we'll try to put your mind at ease just a little bit tonight with a little bit of facts and a little bit of fun examples and showing here. What up, Nelson? Thanks for tuning in, man. Raymond, I appreciate it. So here's the lowdown. This is meant for, as I said, Marvel Legends. Here is a Marvel Legend figure. And this particular case will allow, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different toy lines here that I can show you that all fit in this case. Now notice that it accommodates the tab up top. Doesn't have a lot of wiggle room in it. Secures for front and back. Now the reason why you have a little bit of play here is when it sets. So it doesn't affect anything. We have UV protection. This is the Marvel Legend, right? Hey, thanks, Ryan. So this was the main premise. They keep making this. They haven't changed the case. There hasn't been a case made quite like this yet for Marvel Legends, and there's demand for it. But rarely can you ever just make one case for one particular thing. So this case also will go backwards and show you that the DC version, sorry, the figure's not in there, but you can see that the 80th anniversary series, check this out. Fits, no problem, right? But wait, there's more. How about some more modern stuff? How about WWE Elite? Yeah, Goldberg. Now this is the round package, rounded front, right? It fits. It fits. Again, multi, right? We're just going to keep going. There's so many, right? Action Force. We have been asked if this will accommodate Action Force. The answer is yeah. Now, we're very honest about it too. This don't have a tab. Action Force does not have a tab across the top. So what does it look like? Here, you can see. There's play in it. Very upfront, but it at least works. It does accommodate it width and depth. And again, if you want to have a case that you can kind of have for a lot of different toy lines, this will work for you. Plus, it gives you that UV protection if you're going to have the stuff on display. How about a backwards compatible Marvel Legend like the Stan Lee? Similar type of a box, except the bar versus the Action Force, it is a taller box, right? So how do I have one box that can do this? Well, this one does it. There's the Stan Lee, the special edition box. So again, it's a Marvel Legends, but it's taller, but it accommodates both. Again, trying to think ahead for it. But wait, there's more. Hey, Josh, thanks, man. All right, another modern stuff. Again, some play within it, but it still allows it because there isn't an option currently, and you can at least get your figure safe. Fortnite works. Halo, all this Marvel Legends. Our Marvel Legends Star Wars Black case works and accommodates the tab so you don't have to bend it. That works. How about G.I. Joe Classified? That works. That goes all the way to the top. That works. Again, has a little bit of play in there, but negligible. And last but not least, Star Wars Black. Nobody's made a case that does UV protection like this. Accommodates the tab to come up top if you want, if it was hung. It can also lay flat. If you want to take the tab and have it lay flat, you can do that. This case does Star Wars Black going back to the beginning. Now, again, very honest, if you use the first generation cases, there's quite a bit of play in there. Second generation case works very, very well. Third generation with the angles locks in there great. That is what is currently on pre-order right now. We expect delivery for this. Again, made in the USA, sourced in the USA, and made right here in Michigan. We expect that shipment to come in just before Kane County. First week of April is what we're expecting it to come in. I believe if that's accurate. Geez, I hope I just didn't misspeak. And you can get your pre-orders in right now. Basically, you can save by pre-ordering now as opposed to waiting once the inventory is in. You will be the first to be fulfilled. Your orders are first to be fulfilled. So take advantage of it now, right? The other thing that we want to talk about is, any questions on that before we move on? Hold on, I was here. Do you make cases for Garbage Pail Kids? Not at the moment. Thanks, Koza. No, we don't make anything for, I'm assuming that's what you mean, GBK. I don't believe Garbage Pail Kids, we have anything for it, unless I'm not thinking of maybe some reaction or something that they put out. Our 3 3/4 inch case might work for that. But since they just brought up 3 3/4 or 3 3/4 inch cases, they are currently sold out. We have tried to do our best to manage and keep it all in the flow going here, and we're going to be sold out for that for probably another month or so. We anticipate to get that back in possibly as late as early May, but it shouldn't be that long. The 3 3/4 inch case started off slow and then just went gangbusters. People figured it out, caught on with it. The G.I. Joe fans figured it out, and the last couple months just went whoop, gone. The TMNT case that we put out a couple months ago, that's just catching on again too, and that's starting to move. We have plenty of inventory for TMNT currently. As part of what we're going to talk about is the supply and the stock. We just today received a massive shipment of 5.5. So that is, if it hasn't already been changed on the website, we'll make sure to change it on the website so that way it reflects it is currently physically here in stock. Those that were on pre-order, we are working on those tomorrow to have those shipments taken care of. And that is back to status quo. We're rocking and rolling. Mo2 Deluxe, that has been asked very heavily. We have a small, several hundred. It's just a weird anomaly in how this is working out, but it's not a huge supply. We will have a few in end of the week, early next week, but that case will also be on hiatus or at least on the next to be run as soon as we have some more updated pricing. Pricing, does that really matter to you guys? Everyone knows that the cost of things have gone up. That is somewhat out of all manufacturers' control, but I think we've done a very good job mitigating that and not passing that on to you, the customer. Very minimal changes that we've had. As a matter of fact, we wound up in the middle of all this adding in free shipping at $125. So let me know if you have questions, if things are coming up. But the current state of inventory is TMNT plenty in stock, 5.5 plenty in stock, 3 3/4 inch will be about a month, month and a half, and Mo2 Deluxe small batch coming in, and then it could be a couple months before that is stocked properly. But what else is going on in the middle of this? Well, we just talked about the Marvel Legends. That's on pre-order. That's going to be happening again in this middle of 6-8 weeks or so, within 6 weeks or so. But there's something else that's going to happen. Nobody to the best of my record, through research and checking out different sources, nobody to date has made a case for what I call tall G.I. Joe 3 3/4 inch. And what I mean by tall 3 3/4 inch is this is a 3 3/4 inch G.I. Joe figure, but it is a taller card back. It is significantly taller than a standard 3 3/4 inch. As a matter of fact, I don't actually have one in here. That's right, I cleaned my room. I don't have one. The point is that there are lots of cases that were made for 3 3/4. Many of them aren't in stock, including myself temporarily, only for a couple weeks or so, only for another 4 to 6 weeks. But nobody's ever made one for the tall. And it's just because it was considered obscure, not that abundant, or not that in demand. And that's not so much the case. This card is available for three or four different lines in South America, a few over in Europe, as well as here, and no one's ever offered it until I can say today, but soon. It'll be publicly available soon. This, again, is a prototype for tall G.I. Joe. You are seeing something that has never been offered before, and we are thrilled to be able to put this out there. This one, just to point out, we are making a slight adjustment here. It's hard to see, but we're going to lower this by about 1/8 of an inch to make sure it has a little bit better distance between the top there. But this also does incorporate our bow buster, which truly secures a card all the way around, and really no other cases do that. This will also be UV protected. This is very sturdy, very solid, and even the prototype. This is a prototype, so it's very thin. I can't wait for this one to come out. I already have people lining up saying, I want 100, I want 150. I'm in. This is going to be awesome. I'm thrilled to share it with you, show you guys the early prototypes. There's another one back down here. This is going to be awesome. This is going to happen really soon. So if you're a fan of G.I. Joe, you have friends that are fans of G.I. Joe, and they collect Mint on card, I can almost assure you they'll want to know that case is coming out. So please spread the word, let them know, because we need the pre-orders. In order for us to continue to make these cases and do things like that, we obviously will need some support from the fans and the toy community as a whole. So please share, spread the word. And if you have any questions or need anything in particular requests, send them our way. You can reach us at moc-masters.com. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Instagram. Let me try to answer a few questions that have come in and see if I missed anything. So let me see here. TMNT cases. Yes, Scott. TMNT cases are in, and they accommodate V1 card, V2 card, which is a slightly different one. All the reissues so far they've been able to accommodate that are the vintage style. They do not accommodate the wacky action, and they do not accommodate the universal monsters. They're a taller card, but asterisks. The Motu Deluxe case works perfectly. It is the exact dimensions of Motu Deluxe. Wacky Action card back is the exact dimensions for a Motu Deluxe case. It works beautifully. So that is a solution there. Universal Monsters, I don't have a solution for yet. Best cases. Thanks, John. I appreciate it. Best cases available. Dan Wood followed up with best cases in the market. Thank you. Takes the bows out of card backs. Yes, John. What's up, Brian? I tell everyone I know. Thank you, Joey. Do you know if any of your cases will work with kids' cartoons, He-Man, Masters of the Universe figures? As a matter of fact, they do. The Motu Deluxe case, which again is going to be a little bit short on supply, the Motu Deluxe cases do work with the new Masters of the Universe CGI series. That's a very jagged-edged card. It's very unique. It works well with it, but there is, I forget if it's on the top, there's very minimal play, but it actually does bite on the card bottom and the sides. Forgive me with it. I have them in storage. If you send me a PM through MOC Masters, or you can try to reach me through Motu Joe, I will. I'll take a picture of it so you can see what one looks like. Yes, we do have an option that will accommodate keeping those safe and protected. And again, everything that we make and produce is U.S. made, and it is UV protected. Captain Planet cases. Brian, I do not have Captain Planet cases yet. You know what? If I can get the card dimensions on that, that might work with the case that we're working towards. We're working on another case like this. I mean, when you have a case that can do 10, 12, 13, 17 different toy lines, one case can do that. Oh, we're listening. We're all ears, because, and that's what we're trying to strategize on. So if you can send me measurements on that, we'll definitely take a look. Real close to TMNT 88. If it's maybe it might work with TMNT. Send me the measurements and we'll take a look. Hot Wheels. At this point, Dan, we are not planning on Hot Wheels. Mainly because one of our specialties is the UV protection. We have lots of other features, the locking snaps and guaranteed backs and stuff. So there's another company that does make cases and that offer some level of UV protection for Hot Wheels. So if there's something that happens and they wind up slowing down or they're not making cases, then yes, that is something that we would look at. But as of today, the Hot Wheels or die-cast market is not on our radar in the immediate or near future. I don't rule anything out, though. You never know what happens, right? Origin Sunman, just wondering. Koza, yes, it should work. And I say should because I haven't been able to get my hands on a Sunman yet to confirm. We know the blister goes all the way to the edge. All the way to the edge of that card. And the MOC Master case does have a small amount of play on the sides of the 5.5-inch case. Very small. That little bit of margin, I believe, will allow and accommodate for a Sunman card. But do not hold my words to it. I am being very clear, guys. I haven't tested it yet. If someone has a Sunman and has a MOC Master case, send me a picture of it, put an end to the discussion if it works, and tag me in it, and maybe I'll send you a little something. But or just let me know, whatever. But I do have them on pre-order. As soon as I get my hands on one, I'll let you know, because it is something that I've been curious about. Your cases should be the market standard. Oh, thanks, Dan. Dan said your cases should be the market standard. We've learned from lots of other companies, lots of other things, and seen the do's and don'ts, and we're trying. By no means are we perfect, but we try our best to hit all the pain points that we've experienced over 20 years of collecting and trying to do what others haven't done, at least effectively, to the fullest extent. Everyone has challenges. Supply right now is causing big challenges for everybody. So you never know. But thank you very much for the kind words. We do work hard to make sure that our products are top notch. As a matter of fact, our factory is a big factor in that. And they know that when we put out has to be, they understand that these are for collectibles. 20, 30-year shelf life expectancy. People are going to put these in and put them on display. This is not a cup that's going to get thrown away. So they're going through very stringent quality control. And yeah, our factory is a big factor in our ability to deliver this. And again, made in USA. I've seen a deluxe Sunman used. I've seen deluxe. Oh, the vintage one or the modern one? I think is the vintage one bigger card? Now I'm even drawing a blank. Yes, Dan. Yes, we tried to price it to where the market is, and it's been, like I said, I mentioned earlier, it's been a challenge to mitigate those costs and not passing it on to the end consumer. But we're doing it. We're there, and thank you for taking note. Origin Sunman. Origin Sunman should be on a standard 5.5-inch card back, not a deluxe card back. The ones I'm thinking of, the ones that we're going to see in stores, Sunman, that should be a standard 5.5-inch. I don't have one in the room with me right here, but that should accommodate that. Again, as soon as I get my hands on one, I'll be able to confirm. if you put it in a deluxe case, there'd be all sorts of play with it going side to side. But I don't have one in hand yet. As soon as I do, I'll let you all know, because I will definitely be taking pictures of it, because I know there has been challenges already on the market of people saying it's a challenge. Fingers crossed. I don't know, but I think ours will work. All right, everybody. That's what I want to share. It is awesome to be able to do this and to be able to share with you cases like the new Star Wars Black, which is also Marvel Legend, which this is this special edition style, but square style, but this is the standard. These both cases work. Like I said earlier, these cases work with DC 80th Anniversary Batman, WWE Elite, Action Force, Fortnite, Halo series, Spartan series, Classified G.I. Joe, Power Rangers, which I don't have and I didn't mention, all in the same. And for those G.I. Joe fans, coming in the very, very near future, the first ever offering of a tall G.I. Joe protective case. Spread the word. Send us a note. If you need anything at all, don't hesitate to ask. And again, we thank you all for your support. Go check out moc-masters.com. Follow us on Facebook. Check out YouTube. This is streaming both on Facebook, YouTube. I'm also streaming it on the Mo2 Joe page. So rock it out, guys. Have a great one, and thank you again. Bye-bye.